Yo, what's up? Y'all miss me? Man, I'm back at y'all with another one. Let's check this out. For this one, we got Young Scooter, man. Rest in peace to Young Scooter. Condolences to Young Scooter and his family. Condolences to Young Thug and everything that he dealing with. You know, his friend passing away. You know, Young Thug, my favorite rapper, you hear me? And this is really why I'm making this video, because I don't know much about Young Scooter. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I probably heard a Young Scooter song before and didn't know that was Young Scooter, but I'm not gonna sit up here and lie like I'm just a huge Young Scooter fan. No, that's not the case. What happened was my favorite rapper actually spoke on the situation, and it brought awareness to me and a lot of other people in my city. And you know, I'm just one of the few pages in New Orleans that's actually lit, you know what I'm saying, that can actually speak and, you know, attract masses throughout the state and, you know, the United States, really, you know, because I have a huge following. Now I'm starting to grow and get bigger and bigger, especially on Instagram. You know, y'all follow me on Instagram, Tokyoyoungin. But what we got here today is a mystery case, bro. A mystery case. Now, Young Scooter has passed away on his birthday. I'm not sure if it was 3 days ago or 2 days ago, but he passed away on his birthday. It's just a few days ago. And he was running from authority. Some say, well, in the reports it stated that someone made a phone call to the police. Now, I'm not sure if that was a serious phone call or a prank call, but rumors is it was a prank call on Young Scooter. Somebody was playing, being childish, whether it was a female that he dealing with or just a random fan. Somebody made a phone call to the police. Now, when they made that phone call to the police showed up. And when the police showed up, someone answered the door. And it wasn't Young Scooter, but one of his associates answered the door. They answered the door and quickly shut it back in the police's face. That's when Young Scooter and another one of his associates took flight out the back door. When they ran out the back door, the police chased them. Now, this is where it gets tricky at. And this is the story that everybody is breaking. And everybody is, you know, mysteriously trying to figure out what happened, what actually happened to Young Scooter, like what led to his demise. Because you hopped the gate before, right? I don't do much of hopping the gates. I'm not gonna lie, everybody know that. I'm a fat kid. I'm not fat, but growing up I was a fat kid. And I don't think I'm fat now, but I just always been, you know, I'm tall, I'm heavy set, you know what I'm saying? Some call me slim, but I feel as though I'm a bigger guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm not no small guy, you know what I'm saying? So, I ain't doing no hopping no gates. I'm not, and I was never too much that active in the streets to whereas I had to be running, hopping gates and all that. Like if I did do something, I made sure it was no hopping, no gates even involved in whatever I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Even if I had to take flight from the police, it was like, I know for a fact, I'm not hopping no gate. I'm gonna find every other route to go. You hear me? I might run through the motherfucking gate, depending on how sturdy that be. Like if it's one of those little barbed wire, iron little flimsy gates, you know what I'm talking about. I might hop those little gates. If it's a gate that's like that but it's taller, man, I'm liable to, I'm a big dude. I'm liable to push that motherfucking gate down. You hear me? Like it's, come on now. But if it's one of those big old black steel gate, I'm not jumping on no gate. Plus, I done seen too many videos, too many movies of people hopping on gates, getting stuck on them. I have phobias. There's certain things that I'm not doing, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna cap, like, far as, you know, how people go on cruises and stuff, and I'm sorry to get off topic, but it is what it is, man. I be giving y'all the real me, you hear me? Something like these other bloggers and, you know what I'm saying, media personnel don't do. But, you know how people go on cruises and shit and won't go overseas? And, boy, listen, I am terrified to death to go overseas and get stuck overseas. and can't speak them people language or don't know nothing, don't got nothing with nothing. Let's just say you touch a flower or something grab your ass and now you got this type of disease. You don't know what it is. You overseas. You don't know what that shit is. Now you got to go to them people doctor and get diagnosed for that shit. And then there's so much things that you got to do before you can even get treated or seen about the shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, who wants to go through all that? Like, y'all gotta start thinking. Y'all just be, you think them people be excited to come over here? Fuck no, they don't know nothing about America, what America got going on. America can't help them. They can't go to the doctor, bro. Yes, we got free clinics, and I'm pretty sure they got free clinics too. But if you don't know what you're going to get or what you're going to go there for, like, or even how to search up a free clinic, or if the free clinic is free, like, you don't know. This is a state of emergency at this point. So you don't have time to be picking and choosing and trying to do all of that. But you about to bleed out. You about to die. See what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, I never was the type of guy that just wanted to rush and go overseas. Not me. Don't care at all. Like, I really don't give a fuck. I never was the type of nigga that wanted to go take a trip on a fucking boat, cruise shit. Like, not, boy, I don't play with water. I do not play with water. You know how shit, like, bro, I'm about to break it down to you like this. Jump in a big ass pool that's about, let's just say an average pool that's like 12 feet, 15 feet deep. But it's wide and it's spread out and it's in an auditorium. And get in that pool by yourself with nobody in that auditorium and just sit in the middle of that pool. And you gonna get this irky, weird feeling, bro. Water is nothing to play with. I think water is a way to go into another dimension, if you ask me, if you got enough of it. I really think you could go into another dimension in a pool. It's a reason why we got cases of people just drowning. Y'all don't think that? Y'all don't think that's a cool? It's a reason for that shit, bro. I don't think it's super. It's something going on, bro. Like, with water, man, I don't play with water, bro. I never did. Never. Now, I love the water. I'm born in July. I'm a water baby. You know what I'm saying? July 20th to be exact. I'm on 1996. I'm a water baby. So it's like, I love the water, but it's like, I jump in the water, you know what I'm saying? I swim. I used to swim all the time. Like, I still swim now, but it's like, I don't play with water, bro. I don't play with water. Like, large masses of water, like, you crazy, especially the ocean. You is crazy. You out your mind. You is out your mind. But let's get back to the topic. So they say young Scooter jumped the gate, broke his fibia or phobia, whatever it is. I'm not a nurse. I'm not a doctor, bro. So don't quote me on none of this that I'm saying. Also, like I told y'all, I'm only doing this video because of my favorite rapper, Young Thug. This is his friend and he's hurt. So I'm relaying the message as to what he said and how he feel about the situation. Don't quote me on nothing. But I'm backing Thug 1,000%. But don't do that. Don't do that. That messy shit, y'all be, don't do that. But look, I'm gonna get back to it. They say this man broke his fibia or phobia, whatever it is, in his leg and bled out and died. Bro. Bro, it's not funny, but bro, like, condolences to Young Scooter and his family. Condolences to Thug and his family. It's not funny at all. It's funny how they think we that dumb and they could say that type of shit to us and we believe it. Like, bro, listen, I'm about to break it down to you like this. I got a homie that's doing life in prison, bro. I got a homie that's doing life in prison, bro. His name Frank. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Frank did various things in his life, bro. Me and Frank, we're two different people. We're the same person. We come from the same project. We grew up the same, but we're two different people. Frank is insane. Frank, my dog, but Frank is insane. And I say that because this is already documented of what happened, the story I'm about to tell. Frank kind of did the same thing that dude did, right? Young Scooter. But they said Young Scooter out the gate. Bro, do you know my partner Frank jumped off a bridge, bro? Dog, this dude jumped off a bridge, bro. This dude was on the bridge. Apparently, the police was chasing him, right? He stopped, got out the car, and jumped off the bridge and tried to run. Bro, you know he jumped off that bridge, landed, and collapsed and stayed there and got arrested. But he didn't break no fibia. I gotta show y'all the bridge. Bro, if you from New Orleans, or even if you not from New Orleans, you could search this shit what I'm about to tell you. They got a bridge that run across Elhart Boulevard. But it connects from, I think that's it's the Broad Bridge, I believe. It's called the Broad Bridge. But I'm trying to see what it connect. It connect Broad. It run all the way down Broad, bro. It's the Broad Bridge. But it runs right there by, I'm trying to see so the people could search it if they don't know what I'm talking about. Just search up Broad Bridge by Tokyoyoungin. It's right there by the Tokyoyoungin. Or it's right there by the new, search New Orleans new Top Golf or something. They'll show you the area. Because it's a new Top Golf that's being created right there. They'll show you the area and show you what. You gonna see that bridge. My partner Frank jumped off that bridge and landed. I don't think he broke nothing or nothing. I think he went to the hospital, though, for his legs. And when he woke up, he was chained to the bed. He still went to jail. Listen, this what I'm about to tell you. I'm saying all that to say, if you go search that bridge, or if y'all know what bridge I'm talking about, bro, they talking about this man hopped a gate, broke his fibia, and died. Man, Frank jumped off that bridge, bro. He jumped off the Broad Bridge, bro. Like, I can't believe that they think they can just tell us anything out here. Like, listen, we ain't gonna never get nowhere as a people. We ain't gonna never get nowhere as a race, bro. Like, take y'all lick. If y'all spank the man, y'all spank the man. Tell us y'all spank the man, bro. Don't sit up here and play with our intelligence and say this man hopped the gate and broke his fibia. Because now you got niggas like me scared to death. I'm already terrified. I'm already terrified of what the world got to offer out here. Now you got me thinking, if I hop a gate, I might just die. Brody, Brody, y'all gotta stop doing that shit, bro. Just tell the truth. Like, what's so hard for y'all? Like, y'all the authorities. We can't do y'all nothing. We ain't been doing y'all nothing. We ain't been waking up, going on rides, doing y'all nothing. So that's not gonna happen. Tell the truth. Y'all just don't want to tell the truth because y'all don't want to sound bad. But it's fucked up anyway, because why would y'all do that? Nah, somebody broke it down, and it made very good sense. Game Spitter. Shout out to Game Spitter. Y'all watch Game Spitter? Shout out to Game Spitter. Yeah, y'all let them know I shouted him out in this video. If you don't know who Game Spitter is, search the Game Spitter on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe. Like, I watch all his videos. Cause dude got sense like a motherfucker. And he knowledgeable. You can learn a lot of shit from dudes. So it's like, I like listening to people like that. Like, all right. What bro broke down was, he was on some shit like, all right, let's just say he did fall and hurt his fibia or whatever. Because it's possible he could have fell the wrong way. Who knows? Everybody's body different. Frank just might be Iron Man in the flesh. We don't know. But let's just say young Scooter did hop the gate and hurt his fibia or whatever. Game Spitter broke it down like, all right, he could have been, you know, when your fibia is supposed to be right there by your leg, your pocket or whatever. So Game Spitter was on some shit like, all right, he could have been panting and like yelling and, you know, squirming around, holding his leg. You know how the police always, instead of trying to help, like this the thing, they don't want to take the sacrifice of being an actual helper. Because the sacrifice is, I know this nigga violent and I know he could possibly do me something, but I'm still gonna walk up to him unarmed and take the risk of him doing me something. Police don't want to do that. They scary as a motherfucker. They want to go back home to their family. So, Instead of them doing that, you know, they draw down with guns. Freeze, don't move. If you move, I'ma shoot. Like all that tough shit. Like you a whole person with a fucking badge, and you supposed to your whole oath was to fucking support me and help me. So what are you doing all that for? That's the shit I be baffled about with the police. Like y'all be over aggressive for the wrong fucking reasons. Like, bitch, you not the squat. If you want to be over aggressive like that, you should have joined some type of task force where you could, where every time you go on a mission, that's what you doing. You drawing down on shit. Y'all regular police patrolling everyday life and won't be super aggressive. But that's another story we're gonna get to on another topic. So I'm saying though, they draw down with the shit, right? And Gang Spitter was on some shit like, all right, when they draw down, he could have been panting and holding his thigh or his leg or whatever, and that's when they shot him because they thought he had a gun. You know how they be, he got a gun. And you know what I'm saying? It just went down. Who knows? But when he said that shit, I ain't gonna lie, it made perfect sense. It made perfect sense. And then I watched another video. I think dude called, shout out to everybody I'm speaking on in the video. I think dude called Smoke News TV or something like that. I Smoke News TV. And I forgot better name, but I watched his video, shout out to him. And he stated that they had already got a call. The first initial call was somebody got hit. You hear me? If I'm not mistaken, I believe he was the one that stated that their first initial police report was a black man had been shot by the police. But they didn't know that was young Scooter. And when they found out that was young Scooter, they knew they fucked up. And they had to change the story. So that's another story that everybody talking about. And then you got Young Thug, who we all, this the final finale, who we all been waiting for, what I'm ultimately really made the video about. Thug come out and say, because apparently they don't call Scooter, a young Scooter, they call him Streets. So Thug come out and say like, Streets autopsy say he got shot. So now we just looking at the whole situation like, what is going on? But at the same time, this is what I want everybody to understand, bro. Like, nobody don't want to be taken away from their family, bro. Whether it's being deceased or in prison. Nobody want to be taken away from their family, right? But at the same time, everybody do got a job to do. And I learned that from my mama, just like Young Thug said, he learned that from his mama on Pick Up the Phone. You really can't be mad at the law, bro, because everybody really do got a job. So it's like, shit happens. The problem with them that I want them to understand is, when shit happens, tell the fucking truth. Y'all see, y'all make a person not like y'all, be scared of y'all when y'all don't tell the truth as to what really happened. It's like y'all on some, and then it's by y'all all being together, because we know how it is. It's like with us too as a people. Like if we start some shit together, like a group of friends or whatever, we not gonna never fold against each other. So when y'all do that shit with these cases, that make people really like terrified of y'all, scared like y'all on some other shit. That's why I be saying, like, when it don't even really be that deep. But that's why I'm saying, like, y'all gotta stop doing that shit. Like if y'all shot the man, y'all shot him. Fuck it. It is what it is. This ain't the first black man y'all done shot. Even though it's sad, y'all shouldn't be doing this shit, but this ain't the first black nigga y'all shot. Tell us the truth. By y'all hiding this shit and got everybody saying it's a mystery and this and that, this shit bad, bro. It's bad. Like y'all shouldn't do it. Then y'all trying to cover it up. Now, don't do that, bro. Don't cover it up. Tell the truth. Tell what fucking happened. He fell. This what happened. He fell. He really broke his fibula. But when we came over there to see what was going on with the nigga, we panicked. We thought he had a gun. So we and oohed and reached for his pants, and we shot him on self-defense. We're scared for our lives because we thought he had a gun. No, it's really not self-defense, but we feared for our life and we shot him on accident. This why Trump wants to abolish the rules of if a police kill an innocent person, they don't want to, you can't go to jail for that. This why Trump wants to get rid of that shit, because it's like, he understand what's going on too, but he not summing it up how I'm summing it up. Y'all need to tell the fucking truth. Trump not doing all that. He just on some shit like, man, I see what's going on. They shouldn't be getting life for this shit. But I'm on some shit like, all right, if y'all gonna do that, y'all still gotta tell it. Like, y'all still gotta give people the truth, bro. Y'all can't be out here doing shit like that, not going to jail, and not fully explaining what happened. Cause it's some people out here that got sense. Like how I'm breaking it down. Nigga got sense to understand what the fuck could have possibly happened. But at the same time, it's like, if y'all don't say that, we'll never know for real. It'll just be a thought or a wonder in our head. That's what make that shit bad ultimately. I feel like y'all gotta come out and clear it up and tell the truth. Tell what happened. Tell y'all one of your officers was scared and he shot the fucking man on accident. But when we ran the test and when we tried to get him right, we seen he broke his fibula. And that's what the fuck happened. That's why he was reaching and all that. Tell the truth. Y'all just, man, y'all on some reckless shit, bro. Like, so we too late in the game for motherfuckers not to be telling the truth, bro. It's 2025. I feel like anything you do, you should be truthful. Like, I don't understand what's going on. All that lying and that lame ass, that shit lame as a motherfucker. Like, that ain't gonna do nothing but set us back as a people, as a whole species. That shit ain't doing nothing but setting us back. Because now, look what's going on. Everybody on YouTube dumbfounded, making videos about this stupid ass shit. When the case already solved. Nigga solving the case right now before y'all eyes. Look, this what happened. Buddy dumbass should have never opened the door for the police. Bro and them ran. When bro and them ran, bro jumped the gate, fucked his leg up, did some shit. He probably ain't even broke his fibula. That's a whole nother thing. That's probably just something they said just to make it sound even worse, or to make the shit believable. But he probably really just hurt his leg and was, you know what I'm saying, holding on to his leg and shit. And the police just spooked out and shot him thinking he had a gun. But, yeah, bro, that's what happened, bro. That man, listen, we already know what happened, bro. We already know what happened. Just like Thug came out and said, man, the autopsy said the man got shot. Thug ain't gonna play with it. Like, Thug want his freedom, bro. That man won't be with his family. That man not about to just come out and say no shit like that if it ain't the truth. Who you know about to play with the police like that? Nigga don't got time to be playing with the police, bro. That man not about to just come out and say no shit like that if it ain't the truth. He said it because that's what it is, bro. That's what it is. And he know it's people like me in the blogging world that's gonna take their time out to speak on it, and it's gonna reach the people. He know that already. So that's why he came out and said that like that. Come on, man. We know what's going on. Condolences to Young Scooter family. Condolences to Thug and them, whoever, you know, related to Thug, whoever cool with Thug, been around Scooter. And y'all heard about the situation, you know what I'm saying? Condolences to y'all, man. Ain't nothing really else to talk about. I don't want to drag this video because it's about someone's death. And this shit ain't funny. It's really sad, bro. We as a people should be tired of this shit, bro. Like, I'm talking to us as a race. We should be tired of this shit. Like, y'all ain't doing nothing but dying, betraying each other, not being families, catching diseases, all type of dumb shit. Like, it don't make sense, bro. It don't make sense. But like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic. Rest in peace to young Scooter. Like I said, condolences to his family, condolences to Doug family and friends. I'm out.